akkor sokkal könnyebb az utazás.
Jim and I came into the business as an engineer and a teacher. I was the teacher. And all we knew is that we had educated ourselves for a career we did not want, and that was after 3 months. So I started looking for a new career for Jim. That was somewhat upsetting for his parents, who paid for his college and were dreaming about him being an engineer. And there were many reasons, like some of you, that we were dissatisfied. We wanted options in our life, and that engineering was in a very bad situation at that time. So I got a phone call from a gal that I taught with. And she said that her husband started a business, and would Jim be interested in hearing about it and helping him with the management? I said yes. I didn't say, what is it? I didn't care what it was. It wasn't engineering. I was pretty sure. And so I called Jim and I said, we have a meeting tonight. And I said, can you come over tonight? And I called him and told him, and he said, well, what is it? I said, I don't know. And he said, you didn't ask? No. What are you, fielding offers? I mean, you have so many things you have to decide. I was looking seriously for an option, so I was going to take a look. You can't get further off base for an engineer than a multi-level selling organization that is 10 years old. I said, oh, don't worry about it. You can do it without telling the other engineers. I was pretty sure they weren't going to be interested either. Anyway, the point is, if you're looking and you have a big picture, you're not particular. You're focused. There's a difference. I wasn't looking for perfection. I have an expression, happiness is a direction. Up and out of engineering. And there was nothing wrong with engineering. There just was for us. Okay, the best know what they want. Here's the difference. They wanted more. You can go interview 50 people and say, would you like to make an extra $50,000 a year? Would you like to have freedom? Tons of people will say yes. And by what we notice, many will start because it's not a big deal to start your business here. But there's a difference between the best of the best. They want it more. They go get information. Jim and I drove 1 hour, and if it was traffic, 2 hours north to Hollywood to go to a meeting every week. We had nobody with us. We just understood there was the best meeting there was in California right there, and we were going to go watch it and watch it and watch it every week to put it in our head.
és figyeljük, hallgatunk.
When others are resting, the best go find a way to learn more.
Amikor a többiek pihennek, akkor a legjobbak mennek, és
They do.
többet tanulnak.
They do. They're not hung up on what the price is or what the commitment is. They just want to know there's a way.
Nem akadnak fenn azon, hogy milyen árat kell megfizetni, vagy mi az elkötelezettség ára, hanem egyszerűen csak akarják.
When I had Eric, and I think about, I was so grateful we found this business before I had him.
Amikor az Erikkel voltunk, és arra gondoltam, hogy mennyire hálás vagyok, hogy megtaláltuk ezt az üzletet, mielőtt még az Erik megszületett.
Find your why before your why finds you.
Találd meg a miértedet, mielőtt a miérted megtalált téged.
We had no idea what was coming. We started the business for options. We later built it for many different reasons.
Mi azért kezdtük el az üzletet, mert választási lehetőségeket akartunk, de később azért építettük, mert voltak más okaink.
When I think about having Eric as an engineer and a teacher, exactly. I shudder. Remember, some people, if the business gets difficult, they think, oh, maybe I'll just let go. I won't have to go to those meetings. I won't have to listen to those motivating CDs. I won't have to do anything that scares me. Here's the thing to remember. I wouldn't have to do it yet. Things still pain doesn't go away just because you decide not to build the business. I would have still had Eric. We still would have had all the challenges. Without the money, the friends, or the time. So we think sometimes it takes it away. It does not take it away. And we would have gone anywhere. The best of the best go learn everything they can. And you can't change in a vacuum. What you're hearing here from the people that have taught and spoken and recognized, you can't buy anywhere. Another point that they didn't make, but I'm going to make, the best of the best, the people in this business are solution-oriented. You know, problems come, things arise, but you have to think like somebody that has a solution. You have to expect to have a solution. I read a little clip about an Italian father who, an Italian father. I'll read it, it's very short. An old Italian man lived alone in New Jersey. He wanted to plant his annual tomato garden, but it was difficult work. The ground was hard, and his only son, Vincent, who usually helped him, was in prison. So the old man wrote a letter to his son and described his situation. Dear Vincent, I am feeling pretty sad because it looks like I won't be able to plant my tomato garden. I'm getting too old to be digging up a garden plot. I know if you were here, my troubles would be over. I know you would be happy to dig the plot for me like before. Love, Papa. A few days later, he received a letter from his son.
Néhány héttel később kapott egy levelet a fiától.
Dear Papa, do not dig up that garden.
Ne ásd fel azt a kertet.
That's where all the bodies are buried. Love, Vinny.
Ott ássuk el az összes testet. Szeretettel, Vini.
At 4 a.m. the next morning,
Reggel 4-kor, következő reggel,
FBI agents and local police arrived to dig up his backyard.
az FBI ügynökök és a helyi rendőrség felásta a kertet.
They found no bodies.
Semmi testet nem.
They apologized to the old man for leaving the ground.
És nagyon elnézést kértek az öreg embertől, hogy így feltúrták a kertet.
That same day, the old man received another letter from his son.
Ugyanaznap megkapta a levelet, a következő levelet a fiától az öreg ember.
Dear Papa,
Kedves papa.
go ahead and plant the tomatoes now. That's the best I can do. I have been Vinny.
Én voltam a Vini.
If you're going to build a big business, at some point you're going to be Vinny.
Hogyha nagy üzletet akarsz mondani,
People would say to me,
Vininek kell lenned.
I don't know anybody. Oh,
Az
stop
emberek azt
that.
mondják, nem ismerek senkit. No, ugyan már.
Fix it.
Old meg.
Go meet people, for heaven's sakes.
Megismernétek valakivel, az ismerek meg.
I was new in California, 23 years old,
23 éves,
and one car.
és egy kocsink volt.
So I got Heather and I put her in the stroller. Jim took the car to work.
Fogtam a Heather-t, aki kicsi volt, és beraktam a babakocsiba, ugye a Jimmy elment az autóval.
I got her in there and I had to hold my hand on her head because she was continually trying to get out.
Folyamatosan tartanunk kellett a kezemet a fején, mert állandóan ki akart szállni.
And I went around the neighborhood looking for anybody that was outside, if need be, inside.
És egyfolytában sétáltam a szomszédok között, hát hogyha valaki kint van, mert azt akartam, hogy ki legyen, persze benn voltak.
I saw one little man mowing the lawn of a neighbor,
Végre találtam egy embert, aki éppen nyírta a füvet a szomszédba,
and I stopped to chat with him.
megálltam beszélgetni.
And I said,
És azt mondtam,
is this all you do?
ez az összes dolog, amit ön tesz.
And he kind of looked at me.
Így rám nézett,
And I said, would you be interested in earning extra money?
úgy értem, nyitott lenne több pénzt keresni.
Now, he is staring at me.
Még mindig bámul engem.
And he said, well, I'm a pastor and I do this part-time.
Azt mondja, hát én egy pap vagyok, és ezt ilyen vendégfoglalkozásként csinálom.
And I said, well, when you're done here, come on over to my house over there. I got something to show you.
Mondtam neki, jó, ha ezzel pénzek, jöjjön át az én házamhoz, mert akkor mutatni valamit.
He was very concerned, but he came
Nagyon aggódott, de jött.
and he saw the plan.
És látta a marketing tervet.
I picked up a hitchhiker one night. It was pouring rain. I felt sorry for him.
Egyszer szakadt az eső, és felvettem egy stoppost.
Don't do this stuff.
Felvettem, ne csinálj ilyeneket.
Just do what it takes.
Csak annyit kell tenned, amire szükség.
I needed to find people. I was not particular.
Én nekem csak emberekre volt szükségem, nem voltam különleges.
You get enough of them, somebody's going to be worth it.
Ha elég lesz belőlük az emberekből, néhány meg fogja érni ezt a munkát.
I had a housekeeper that came once a week to my house.
Volt egy takarító, aki egyszer egy héten jött hozzánk.
And so I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I need to have an appointment every day. Did I mention that? Every day? Not most days.
Mondtam már neked, hogy minden egyes nap volt egy időpontom, minden nap csináltam egy marketing tervet.
This might be part of my success.
Lehet, hogy ez is
Every day.
sikernek egyébként minden nap.
Sick, well, every day.
Betegen, egészségesen.
Like Hans. Did I mention
Mint a ház.
Budapest?
Említettem már a Budapest.
We're like a broken record.
Ugyanúgy, mint egy beragadt CD-lemez.
I'll keep this handy in case it's needed. Anyway, Margaret was a little bit, I don't know what you call it, snooty.
Úgyhogy az emberek, nem tudom, hogy hívjuk, de ilyen
You get the point.
nem volt az órát.
But I was desperate.
De én kétségbeesett voltam.
So I said, Margaret,
Úgyhogy azt mondtam, Margaret,
I said, have you ever thought about having your own business?
gondolkodtál már azon, hogy legyen egy saját üzleted?
And she looked at me and she said,
Rám nézett, és azt mondtam,
oh,
oh,
I didn't think that was a good start.
Nem gondoltam, hogy ez egy jó
But here's the
kezdés.
thing, I'm not fragile. I didn't care.
De tud az, én nem vagyok törékeny, ezzel számított nekem.
What did I need every day? An appointment.
Minden egyes nap egy időpontra.
So,
Úgyhogy
she said, you mean Amway?
azt mondtam, de úgy érti az MB,
And I said, well, Margaret,
és azt mondtam, hát Margaret,
selling it seems to be better than having to use it.
szerintem azért, mert ez eladja, az mégiscsak jobb, mint az, hogy használnia kell.
She's cleaning toilets and floors and she doesn't want to sell it.
Ő az, aki nálunk a WC-t takarítja, és mi is akarja eladni.
I was not put off by her reaction.
Nem voltam rárázva a
That's-
reakciójától.
That's a luxury you cannot afford. Write that down. Cannot afford that luxury.